What's up, dudes? This video will hypnotize you to bark like a dog. You will bark like a dog on my command, and at any time somebody snaps their fingers at you and says, bark. You will also be asked to comment on this video while under hypnosis, so you might want to log into your account before you continue. When you are finished, check out my t-shirt store. If you get hypnotized to bark like a dog, you can get a t-shirt for that. Make sure you silence your cell phone and mute any distractions. When you're ready, fixate your attention on the circles in front of you, relax, and listen to the sound of my voice. Watch the animation in front of you and notice how it captivates your attention. Allow it to absorb your attention. For now, keep your eyes open and fixate your attention on the center of the video. Now breathe in deeply, and as you breathe out, relax your body. Continue taking deep breaths, breathing in and breathing out, and relaxing. Listen to the sound of my voice as it takes you deeper and deeper. Soon you'll begin to feel a fuzzy feeling come over you, and when you do, just continue to relax and listen to the sound of my voice. It doesn't matter if the words go in one ear and out the other, because a part of your mind will be able to hear my words. You could even forget that I'm speaking to you. The important thing is that you relax and continue listening to my voice. Continue breathing, and this time, when you breathe out, notice the muscles in your throat. Notice the stress and tension in the muscles in your throat, and how as you breathe out, the stress and tension relaxes. Allow my voice to relax you even further, releasing the tension in your throat. And as you continue to watch, you will begin to notice that you are so relaxed that it doesn't matter what you're looking at. You can begin to let your mind drift and relax with the sound of my voice. As you continue to listen to the sound of my voice, as you breathe out, your throat relaxes, but your shoulders and neck begin to relax as well. With each and every word that I say, it will seem as if the muscles in your neck and your shoulders are being massaged into a wonderful and relaxed state of rest. They begin to feel heavier and heavier with each and every word. Soon they will become so relaxed that they will relax all the way down, but for now, continue to watch. Now as you continue breathing, the eyes will begin to grow heavy and tired. They will not close just yet, but you will feel your eyelids growing heavier and heavier and more tired. In fact, with each and every breath that you take, they will become heavier and heavier. When you feel them become heavy, it means that the mind is drifting and ready to relax and go down into a nice, deep state of sleep. Soon your eyes will become so heavy that you will struggle to keep them open, and by now your shoulders and your neck are very heavy as well. Very soon I will snap my fingers, and your shoulders, neck, and eyes will all drop down into a wonderful state of sleep. Now I'm going to count from 1 to 5, and as I do, a sleepiness will build up in your shoulders, neck, and eyes. They will become so tired and so heavy that by the time that I reach 5 and snap my fingers, they will snap down into a wonderful state of sleep. Now beginning with 1, and they become heavier and heavier, and 2, and they become even heavier, 3, so hard to keep them up, 4, almost impossible, and 5, sleep. Very good. Now continue listening to my voice as you go even deeper, as your mind begins to feel a fuzzy feeling inside of it. It is as if my voice is inside of your head, lulling you back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth. And you can feel your body responding to my words Your body is in sync with my words. A part of your mind is listening to my words. You only remember the sentence I am speaking now. By the time that I have moved on to the next, you will forget the last. You will forget the last sentence. Now you've forgotten it. Your mind drifts off further and further as my voice lulls you back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Very good. You feel tension in your body still, and parts of it which are still held up. Soon I will snap my fingers, and that tension will evaporate from your body instantly. And then your body will slump down into a wonderful, blissful state of relaxation and sleep. I'll count from 1 to 3. Now beginning with 1, as your body becomes even heavier, and 2, it becomes almost impossible to hold up, and now 3, sleep. Very good. Your body responds to my words and the snap of my fingers. Now I want your mind to imagine what it must be like to be a dog. Imagine a dog. Let images of a dog come to mind. Your mind jumps into the body of that dog, views the world through the eyes of that dog. The world becomes so tall. Imagine what the feeling of barking of a dog must be like. As a dog, when you hear a strange noise, the impulse to bark comes, just like a hiccup. The muscles in your throat activate, they contract just as easily as they can relax. You feel the sound of a bark moving through your throat as you imagine it. Now I'm going to snap my fingers and say the word bark, and when I do, you will feel a bark moving through your throat, just as you would feel a hiccup beginning to well up in your throat. You may bark, or you may only feel the sensation of barking becoming stronger in your throat muscles, but by the time you wake up, the barking impulse will be so strong that when I snap my fingers, you will bark. Now, bark. Bark. You can feel the impulse becoming stronger. Bark. Bark. The impulse becomes even stronger and almost impossible to ignore. Bark. Bark. Now soon I will wake you up, and when I snap my fingers, you will bark like a dog. You may not remember anything because you have forgotten all but the very last thing I have said, but when I snap my fingers, you will bark like a dog. Your conditioning is very deep now, so deep that the more you resist barking, the greater the barking impulse becomes. The more you bark, the greater the need to bark. If you cannot resist the need to bark, then you will bark each and every time I command you to bark. If you do so, then you will become my obedient dog. If you bark 6 times, you will become my obedient dog. Then if you are my obedient dog, when you hear the words, "You are my obedient dog," you will instantly drop back down into this dreamy state. Your eyes will be open, but your mind will drift away. Once the video ends, you will leave a comment that says, "I am your obedient dog, Master." Now soon I am going to count from 5 back up to 1. When I reach 1, I will snap my fingers and you will feel the sensation of a frog leaping out of your throat. It will be so strong and compelling that it will wake you up out of this dreamy state. Now beginning with 5, you can feel it welling up. 4, it's beginning to climb out. 3, it's scurrying inside of your throat. 2, it's almost there. And 1, wide awake. Wakey wakey. Very good, dog. Now that you're awake, we're going to have some fun. Get ready. Bark. Bark. If you barked, then you're a good dog. Now we'll see if you can resist barking. Try to resist my commands now. Bark. Bark. If you barked, you would make a good pet. Now I want you to completely try to resist barking. Bark. Bark. If you barked, then congratulations. You are my obedient dog. You will find that when others snap their fingers at you and command you to bark, that you cannot resist the impulse to bark. Good dog. Hope you enjoy the video. Leave a comment and check out my links below. If you enjoyed the video, visit my t-shirt store. You can also rent me for a Skype session or to make your